This week I am testing this lovely big V8 8-seater GMC Yukon Denali. Let's find out how good it is as a baby drive, and don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on our socials. The boot section of this review is brought to you by Tula. The exterior of the Yukon Denali attracts a lot of attention, and you can see why. With these huge 24-inch wheels, LED lights, and all this chrome, you really can't help but look at it and the size of it. Also, it's got these fantastic automatically retracting side steps. If I open the door here, you see they automatically come down. How cool is that? My kids absolutely love them. Now you can open the boot of the Yukon Denali in two different ways. There's a button on the right hand side here to open just the glass. Really nice and practical when you're camping, so you can easily reach your things. And a button at the bottom of the door here automatically opens it, and you've got a button just here to close it automatically as well. Now underneath the boot floor there is a little shallow amount of plastic storage space, and on the right hand side you've got buttons there to electronically raise and lower these interior rear seats. Let's find out how the taller prams fit in the boot of the Yukon Denali. When using two rows of seats, the boot of the GMC Yukon Denali will hold 24 shopping bags. Or the taller, sleek, future-proof multi-configuration pram with a single seat will fit in the boot of the GMC Yukon Denali with 15 shopping bags. The taller, sleek, future-proof multi-configuration pram with two sibling seats will fit in the boot with 15 shopping bags. And the taller, sleek, future-proof multi-configuration pram with a single seat and the bassinet will fit in the boot of the GMC Yukon Denali side by side with 9 shopping bags. Or the taller Urban Glide 3 ultimate all-terrain stroller with the back wheels on fits easily in the boot with 11 shopping bags. Or the taller Urban Glide 3 double ultimate all-terrain stroller with the back wheels on fits easily in the boot with 9 shopping bags. Or you can fit two 90-litre, two 70-litre and two 40-litre taller chasm duffel bags in the boot, or a very large dog. When using all 3 rows of seats, the boot of the GMC Yukon Denali will hold 10 shopping bags. Or the taller, sleek, future-proof multi-configuration pram with single seat will fit in the boot of the GMC Yukon Denali with 3 shopping bags. The taller, sleek, future-proof multi-configuration pram with 2 sibling seats will fit in the boot with 1 shopping bag. And the taller, sleek, future-proof multi-configuration pram with a single seat and the bassinet will fit in the boot of the GMC Yukon Denali side by side but with no shopping bags. Or the taller Urban Glide 3 ultimate all-terrain stroller with the back wheels on fits easily in the boot with 2 shopping bags. Or the taller Urban Glide 3 double ultimate all-terrain stroller with 1 back wheel off fits easily in the boot with 1 shopping bag. Or the taller Spring lightweight and one-handed folding stroller fits in the boot of the GMC Yukon Denali with 3 shopping bags. Or you can fit a 90-litre and a 40-litre taller chasm duffel bag in the boot, or a very small dog. In the front, the interior of the Yukon Denali is supersized. It's actually quite minimal, and I really like this wood along the dash that's got this kind of burnt effect on both the doors and along the dashboard. Now, there are physical buttons, which is fantastic, so not everything is within the screen, but it is, as I say, quite minimal and clean looking with just some kind of stitching details, which is really nice. And when it comes to storage in the front, it's really nice and practical. There are 2 cup holders in the central console underneath a little lid, and you can fit a reusable or a disposable coffee cup in those. In front of it, again, underneath a lid, is a deep phone charging well. Also got an enormous central console box. It's got a big shelf in the top, and then underneath is a really cavernous practical space. There are also iPad or map holders in the side of the central console box, and the glove box is a really lovely big size. That would hold my iPad and wallet with the manual. Now, up on the top of the dash here, there is a sunglasses case or storage area. It's really nicely lined. So I've been keeping my sunglasses in there because there's not one in the ceiling. There are enormous visors in this car, and they slide along so that you can move them to wherever the sun is coming in, which I find really nice and practical while driving. And the door bins are really big and practical as well. They'll hold a refillable water bottle. There's room for wallets and iPads, another shelf above that where you can put your phone or anything like that, and there's the storage handle wells too. The media system in the Yukon Denali is really lovely and simple to navigate and to use. Now, within the home screen here, you have got the controls for the rear aircon, which you can lock and unlock and take control of, and the front ones as well. Now, you do have physical buttons down at the bottom of the screen here that actually stay there all the time, which is really handy for quickly using it while you're driving along. Now, also in here, you've got other controls too. So if you go into this one that says controls, you can turn the rear child locks on and off for the doors nice and easily, and control other things in there really simply too. Within the settings, you can customize a lot of the things throughout the car, like the sounds and notifications and things within the vehicle as well, which is really good. Turn your rear seat reminders on and off as well. Now, you do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard, so you can access your phone and apps and things like that, music nice and easily. Now, you can see it's got the camera here, so when you put it into reverse or press that, you have an enormous number of views. I think it's something like 11. Now, one of the things that we found really helpful, we pulled our caravan with the Yukon Denali, is this hitch-up camera. So it makes it really nice and easy to line up the tow ball with your caravan or your trailer. You've also got these other ones, so you can also look at the trailer as well. And it's great to have that on while you're driving along as well, so you can make sure everything's okay and check on it. Now, you've got these other views as well, really handy for when you're parking with those big fancy 24-inch wheels, and all these other views as well, which with a car this big, you do actually need in order not to damage it. When it comes to safety, the Yukon Denali has a long list of safety features. However, it hasn't been through ANCAP or Euro NCAP safety crash testing yet. It does have 7 airbags as standard, including side head airbags that extend to the third row seats. The rear interior is really nice and comfortable and practical for passengers and families. There are air vents in the ceiling for both rear rows, which is fantastic news. You can keep the rear passengers really nice and comfortable while driving along. And there's controls in the back of the central console box for that climate as well. There's lights as well in the ceiling for both the second and third row passengers too. Again, nice and practical. Now, there are heated seats as well. Those controls are in the back of the central console box for the second row passengers too. Got this lovely big panoramic roof, which has a built-in cover, which is fantastic. So you can cover it up when the sun's too bright, but also you can have that open, which is really good fun at night so the kids can look at the stars. Now, also, you can't go past these fantastic 12.6-inch HD media screens in the back of the front headrests. My family have loved them this week. We've even had friends' kids on board so they can all watch together while we're driving along. Now, there are 2 pairs of wireless headphones, so passengers can listen while they're going along. We also found by pressing the listen in button in the media screen that also you can play the sound out loud, which is a really good feature too. When it comes to storage in the back of the Yukon Denali, there is heaps of it. In the third row, there are 2 cup holders on each side. They'll hold a reusable or disposable coffee cup, and the kids' drink cup fits back there too. And there's USB-C ports for charging devices as well. In the second row, there are 2 lots of cup holders. There's one in a fold down in the central seat back. They will hold a reusable or disposable coffee cup, and a kids' drink cup fits in them too. Also in the back of the central console box, there are 2 cup holders there as well. They will hold a reusable or disposable coffee cup, and a kid's drink cup fits in there as well. There are map pockets on the back of both front seats that will hold and conceal an iPad. And these door bins are lovely and big as heaps of storage. They will fit a refillable water bottle and an iPad or wallet. There's another storage area above that, which is good for popping phones. And there's the little storage handle wells too. You've also got USB-C sockets in the back of the central console box, so second row passengers can charge devices too. There's also an HDMI socket there as well, and that is for the rear screens. When it comes to installing child seats in the back of the Yukon Denali, it is nice and easy. Now in this second row seats here, it's split 60-40, and the seats are really nice and big and generous. There are Isofix for all 3 of those second row seats down in the seat bases. Now they're not within plastic guides, but they are lovely and easy to access and connect to. On the back of all 3 of those, there are top tether anchorages. The 2 outer seats, they're on the middle of the back, and that central seat is right down at the bottom. So I could fit 3 child seats across here really nice and easily. They are definitely very generous, 3 big size seats across. So 3 passengers, adult passengers, could sit really comfortably there too. I can also sit in this central row between 2 child seats as well comfortably, so that's really good news for families that need to. In the third row seats, there are 3 seats back there. The 2 outer seats have top tether anchorages in the back of those seat backs. There are no Isofix back there, so you do need to use the seat belts to attach your child seats. So you can put a child seat in both of the outer third row seats, which is fantastic. I can also sit in that third row between 2 child seats as well, so really nice and comfortable and generous. So you can definitely fit 5 child seats in the back here, or 6 passengers really nice and comfortably. Now, when it comes to legroom, it's very good in here with forward-facing child seats in that third row and a rear-facing child seat behind the driver. We could fit a 180 centimetre plus driver, or with forward-facing child seats in the second row, we could easily fit 186 centimetre and taller passengers in the driver's seat in the front. Now, when it comes to third row access, the second row seats are split 60-40, so you would have to have no child seat in that single seat behind the driver if you needed regular access to the third row. Because the second row seat tumble forward rather than sliding and tipping forward, you have to take a child seat out of there in order for that mechanism to work. So that is a consideration. Now, the footwells are lovely and flat in both the second and third row, so that gives it really great kick room and leg room for passengers in the back. Also, these doors open really nice and wide. They're lovely and big, so it's really nice and easy for passengers to access in and out of the car, for parents to lean in and to fasten harnesses and seat belts, and also for putting child seats in and out of the back. The Yukon Denali is a lovely big family car to drive. Now, as I said, it is really big, so obviously it feels that when you're on the road, but I do find it kind of shrinks around you a little bit, so you get really used to the size of it pretty quickly. Now, you've got really good visibility. These side mirrors are lovely and big. Also, you've got all those cameras as well, which makes parking and manoeuvring really nice and easy. However, with the size of it, it does fill an entire parking space. So in those tight supermarket car parks and places like that, you really do fill an entire space. So I did find that I'd kind of look for the parking spaces that were a long way from everybody else in order to park much more easily. The GMC Yukon Denali has a towing capacity of 3.628 kilos. And that's its max braked towing capacity. So you could definitely tow your camper van or caravan or horse box with this nice and easily. So to sum up with the Yukon Denali, it is a mega family baby drive. You can fit 5 child seats in the back really nice and comfortably and practically, or 6 passengers really comfortably too, with great legroom throughout. Boot space is enormous, so for families that do need to use all 3 rows of seats, you can still fit the taller range of prams into that boot space, making it really practical for families. The drive is really comfortable too. The media systems in the back make it really good fun for family travel, and it's comfortable for the adults too. And the media system and cameras are excellent. The 360 camera definitely makes parking a big beast of an SUV like this much easier.